Welcome to the Conversation Lab.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for all this sticking around. Thank you for all this coming back to watch our videos. We have another interesting topic for you today, and it's something you can relate with. It's something the whole world, I think, would relate with. It's about the Titanic. So if the Titanic was to happen today, if the sinking of the Titanic was to happen today, who would you be? Would you be Jack, the lover boy? Would you be Rose, the one that's being chased after? Would you be the rich and affluent guy, Carl? Or would you be anyone else, the captain or anyone else? That's what we're going to be discussing today. And I'll start with my lovely panelists. Bless, by now you already know their names, but anyway, I'll still introduce them. Blessing on my right, Onome on my left, and Donald on my far left. So, my lovely panelists. See how Onome's looking at me, she thinks I'm starting with her. No, I'm not starting with you.
Good.
So, Onome, who would you be?
Let me see, Jack, Rose, or Carl. I'll be nobody. Because thinking back about the whole movie, it's really annoying. I feel like Jack didn't need to die. If Rose had just entered the boat when they got the space for her, that guy is a hustler. He would have survived. Jack would have found this. He would have survived. Because her coming back out from the boat reduce the guy's fighting chance, because then he's no longer thinking about himself. He's thinking about them both. If she had gone, he would have done everything possible to make sure he survives so he can meet her. Yeah. So for me, I won't be Rose because I'm not stupid. No. I will go because I know he will find his way to get to me. Yeah. Then Jack, I don't know. Jack of those days, yes, but these days I don't think there's any Jack.
There's no Jack anymore.
Yeah. Okay, the message she'll be nobody.
No,
it's quite understandable. Yeah, survival instincts kicked in, so she chose to be nobody but herself. Yeah. Donald, who would you be?
Well, again, another very interesting topic. Like I said, everybody can relate to this, especially if you've seen the movie. I'm sure everybody has seen it. But Jack, no. Definitely not.
What did Jack do to you guys?
No, remember you phrased this particular question to like, if Titanic happened today.
Yeah.
And Grace, I don't die for those kind of. See, do you know that they actually met just 72 hours ago? Yeah. I understand that. Yeah, I understand that there is love at first sight too. But it's not the one that I would die at first sight. Do you get it? So
because what's even the guarantee that when you make it and live there, that she would whatever.
With you.
Yeah. So
is she worth dying for?
Yeah. So the reason I'm saying that, right? If you actually look at it, they are from two very different backgrounds. It could happen that maybe Rose was just infatuated at that particular time. Because if you look at Car, and actually, I will say I'll be Car.
We know you'll be Car.
Anybody else, right?
We know.
I'll be Car all day long. Like, I like my money. And I like my influence. Do you get it? But the reason I'm saying that is that I'll let Rose be. I'll probably, like, after we get to where we are going, then I'll, like, you see that stuff that happened in that
like
cruise.
Says now,
it ends here. You've had your fun. Let's move on with life. Do you get it? So I'll have my way all through. So, but I will never be Jack. No, I won't die.
Okay. Viewers, if you guys think Donald is too strict,
he will know. You know he will not be Jack.
Okay. Anyway, Blessing, who would you be?
Well, definitely not Jack, because
because what did Jack do? What in the world did Jack do to all of you?
because
Jack is
back in the day.
The question is, how would you die for someone you just met within 72 hours? You don't even know anything about that person. And then you said you fell in love within 72 hours. And that person is worth dying for. Come on. Definitely not me. I'm not going to be Jack. Then I would say I would possibly tilt to be like Carl. And the reason why I said that is because Carl was wealthy. He had affluence. In situations where you are faced with life or death, sometimes, or rather most times, 50%, if you have money, if you have affluence, it can save you from such situation, from dying. So that's why I would say, in that scenario, in that light, I would be calm.
I will not even be calm because me, I don't have time to be chasing somebody up and down. She
Ah.
wants to be stupid, you can be stupid. Then if you want to,
No, wait,
No, no,
definitely.
just-
See, so if you're calm,
Yeah.
you have opportunity to have so many people around you. You can have so many girls you wished for.
Okay.
But in that situation, in the Titanic situation, because he had that money, he was able to get a ship for Rose that Rose did not
See,
enter.
and he was still
Right?
chasing her. Me, I don't have that time.
Definitely.
They love that. They love that, actually. They
survival
love that.
For
Yeah,
survival.
they love
But
that.
he loved the way he has a terrible way of showing his
Sure.
love.
Yes, definitely. Though.
That's what money
Definitely.
does.
Okay.
No, not everyone acts that way. Although,
Definitely.
let me not.
Well,
talk
some people,
anyways.
some people. To be honest, that's the world that we live in, right? People have different. There are too many people in this world, so of course, there will be millions of different kinds of people. You know, people
Yeah.
act different ways. So, but for me, so I say it will not be Jack.
Or Rose.
It will not be Jack. It will not be me. I will be Rose. Oh. If Titanic happened today, I'll be Rose.
No,
I will
everybody-
Let me
everybody-
tell you why I'll be Rose.
Why?
Let me tell you why I'll be Rose.
Why?
Because first of all, the Jack is looking for me, Abi.
Yeah.
Carl is looking for me too, Abi. And me, if I jump out of the ship, they will all jump out of the ship with me. So why will I? So I will be
It's
Rose.
true because it's
Then
even
people will foolishly die
no,
together.
no. You will not die.
I
Because
will be saved because they are all trying to save
let
me.
me say something. I know you will say how many people do I know where that person is from. Present day world.
Mm.
I said initially I said I would not jump out of the boat. I would present day men. Most of them, let me not say all, so that you don't come for me. They don't like women that are independent. They like women that will stress them. No, it's true. So Rose did the right thing
That's why I said I will be Rose.
for stressing them. But that's what no, it's true. The one that will say, "Don't worry, let me hustle and look for a way to get a boat by myself." Men don't appreciate that. They like people like
No,
Rose
but-
that will stress their life. At the end of the day,
but-
make them to go and die.
But I would
So
prove
it's good.
to you, Joseph, that your choice is a wrong choice.
No.
Why?
Please, you can't say.
Yes,
Rose is the
I know
winner any day.
Yeah.
I know,
Decide.
Rose,
Rose,
that's
decide.
why
She
you
won.
can you let me talk,
Okay,
please?
okay.
She won.
I know it's your choice, but I'm saying I'm proving to you
Okay.
that your choice is the wrong
You never
choice.
prove. You
it's
have to
not.
prove.
The
Prove
reason,
that.
the reason why I said so is
Alright.
because I can choose to flip and say, okay, you know what? Since Rose has not been nice to the person I be to Carl, I can say, okay, fine, so here with you, and I let you be.
Mhm.
So that means Rose will eventually die because
She will die.
How does that prove that Rose will die?
Now,
She will
wait,
not.
Jack would not have been able to save Rose in the first place.
But he
If
said that.
not,
He said that.
how?
She
He
jumped,
sacrificed.
and then
He
instead of him to stay on the raft that would have saved him, he came down
That's-
as a mumu that he is,
That the girl
and
went.
said Rose should stay on the raft. So
Okay.
why I will be Rose is every scenario,
Good.
Rose will end up winning.
Yeah.
Either because Rich Carl says,
Yeah.
take
I
don't worry,
think
I'll give you two
I'll-
votes.
Okay. So what if
Um,
Rich Carl says, you know what? I'm not going to. Okay, and say, okay, fine. Send boys. That raft should be taken away.
But in that case, it did not happen.
What
It did not happen now.
because he has the power too.
But he did not do it.
I am just trying to let you know that.
no,
I'm
no.
just trying to let you know that. Yes, we understand you want to be Rose and everything,
Mhm.
but the way the society works right now, people are very respected because they have the power, they have money, they
Back
have
in the way,
influence.
no, we are analyzing what would have happened if it was back in the day when that didn't happen.
That's the
And
point.
it is the same thing now.
No,
The same thing
but-
is still
but
playing
this
right
is-
now.
Blessing. This is the point I'm trying to make. In today's society,
Rose will still
100 years ago,
The Rose
people
will
are
still
already-
win.
the Rose is always the winner.
No, but hold on.
Mhm.
In a modern society,
Mhm.
right?
Mm.
What the role that both Jack and Carl
Carl.
played
Mm.
will not happen this time.
Ah.
No.
Of course,
There's
there's
a high chance.
Wait.
There's a high chance that that's not gonna happen.
Now-
One
Very
for me,
true.
Mhm.
for me, right? Now, I don't believe in love at first sight.
Mhm.
That's me,
Mhm.
right? And for me, knowing somebody and dying for that person within 72 hours, for me, that's love
Ridiculous.
at first sight, and that's crazy. Anyways, so my point is that I think that most men nowadays understand that it doesn't work that way. I'm not saying there's. Don't get me wrong.
No, understood.
that-
Because
there-
most
there-
men they stay white a lot, so understood. Carry on.
So, I'm not saying that people don't love,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that people now are now more conscious to say, is it what? I mean, look at the time frame. I don't actually. The truth
Then
is that
if you are conscious,
you
it's
actually
not
know her that much.
Mm.
You just know the surface area. And to be fair, Rose didn't actually know Jack that much.
Yeah.
Do you get? So my point is that if that was a modern day, let's say we are on the cruise,
Scenario,
modern day cruise boat now, we just had a chat, we knew each other with that kind of same scenario, I wouldn't do it. So my point is that it's not going to be exactly the same because
No,
Which
but-
means
but
that
even in
that
this money,
Rose
there
and Jack,
are still people that would.
So I think
very tiny bit. Very
I
tiny.
always have a problem with these
I know you're going to come
these
for me.
these assertions, very tiny bit. Most
There are
most
still
that
people
every
There are still people
can't
who
say
do
that.
love at first sight,
Of
and
course,
it works.
of course. And again,
It works.
going back to this, I will ask another question next, but just to reply to what Donald said about Rose, and when I said Rose will always win in every situation. Why I think that's the case, why Rose will always win is because then Rose was the Rose of Rose of Titanic of years ago. We know how she's beautiful, this man has money, this one
Yeah.
doesn't that they often. In this present day and age, do you seriously not know that ladies, beautiful, attractive ladies in this present age, they tend to get more favors because of either their looks or because they know one affluent person or because they just
but
tend to
not when I understand what you're saying, but
Mm.
not when it involves your own life.
Oh, okay.
That's what we are. That's what we are talking
now I'm
about.
getting
Your
there.
brain will reset
I
at that
am
particular
getting
time.
there. Hold on.
Your survival instinct will
Not
kick in.
everybody
I am-
is reset.
I am getting there. Hold on. Now, why I said favors is if this beautiful girl, she's at the same risk of, let's say, if they don't travel out of this particular area, maybe there's a plane that needs to take everyone out of a particular area because something is happening there and people need to leave.
They will collect your ticket and give to her.
Sharp.
Forget.
The affluent ones, they've already gone and they have booked 3 seats for this girl. Meanwhile, Jack has not gone, but they booked 3 seats for
Who
Rose.
Jack help?
Then, let me shock you again now. Then the Jack, just because he's trying to impress Rose in this age that we are in, this present day and age now, he knows that, okay, I can find my way one way or the other. Let me do this sacrifice for this girl. It will shock you. Let me do this sacrifice for the girl because he knows, okay, one hour, somehow, I will find my way.
Wasn't my way out.
But that's where the mistake happened. That's where the mistake happened with Jack. He knows that, okay, he believes that I can find my way. Okay, let me just do this sacrifice for this guy. At least tomorrow when I'm talking, she will know this guy sacrificed so much for me. It still happens. It still
But
happens.
it's right.
So anyway,
fair to be
so
fair.
I think we've really flogged that
Question.
a lot, and it seems like Jack is the loser in this case. But anyway, tell us what you think in the comment section. Now I'm going to ask another question. I think we've answered it a little bit, but I will still ask it. Will you choose love, or would you choose security?
Well, once
Say love versus security. Who's gonna win?
once it comes to, I mean, if I'm painting back that scenario, right? The reason why I would choose security is because I just met a lady 72 hours ago, right? And if we're actually painting that Titanic scenario back, right? What if I put in all that effort, put in my life to stake, and we got to where we are going?
Say bye-bye.
Rose say, "Oh, I was very stupid on that boat. Thanks very much for saving my life. Oh, dear car, thanks very much. Please, where is the wedding again?" It could happen because at that time she might just have been infatuated. She might be frustrated. She was actually frustrated. To be fair, she didn't like the way car was talking. But the guy had cheese. The guy get money. Do you get it? So, Jack, our brother Jack. There's nothing there. So there could be a scenario where they got to where they are going. He suddenly realized maybe he took her home or something like that. Like, okay, now here I want to stay for it. She's not built that way. She loved the life temporarily. Because when Jack took her to the other end of the ship where they had people like Jack in, she loved it. She's not seen anything like that in her life before. So maybe that infatuated her. Do you get it? But it gets to reality where, okay, we are off this cruise ship now. What's next in life? You suddenly realize that Jack, the ticket Jack got to enter the cruise ship was Kado. He won it. There's no money. Do you get what I'm telling you? So that could set off another like, okay, oh sorry, mate, I was really sorry that I think I was stupid. Oh, car, dear car, please. Announce the wedding. So no. So I'll choose security all day long. I'll fight for my. I mean, if we meet somewhere, if she survived, and we meet somewhere else, maybe we got to where we were going, and she saw me again, and she's still interested. Oh, fine, okay, let's continue. That's me. I'll place it, please.
Okay. Onome, what would you choose? Is it love or is it security?
Back in the day, I would have said love. But knowing what I know about people now in this present world,
Onome,
security all day.
why would you choose love back in the day? Remember, this Jack met this lady 72 hours ago. So you would choose love at that point back in the
If
day.
I loved him,
Within 72 hours.
And people love
people love.
actually
No,
love.
no, it happens.
Love at
No,
first sight is a
love
new
at first
thing,
sight
so,
happens,
yeah.
and people and it works for some.
Okay.
But this
So-
day,
so- so
this
I-
an age that I know that men
No,
stay
I'm
by-
not talking about this day.
No, I'm just saying.
So, Onome, if you were Jack at the time, so possibly you would go for love, not security.
If I was Jack, no, that question
No.
should apply to Rose.
Sorry, if you're Rose, I meant Rose. If you're Rose, would you die for love and not you?
I
won't
would
choose,
not die.
You won't choose security. Your first thing is love. You're thinking
No,
about love,
no,
love,
no,
love, and
no,
not
no, no,
security.
no.
So I think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they're mixing
yeah,
it up.
Okay.
So Rose, if Rose choose security, it means she will not go with Jack, which is love.
Mm-hmm.
If she choose love, it means she will not go with security, which is Carl. So
Would you
So,
be
no.
going for love at the time, or would you be going for security? Would you still choose
Wait,
security, or would you
No, if it was back in the day, I would choose love. But like I said earlier, I'm not stupid. That boat, I will enter. He will come and meet me. But, I mean, actually, that boat does not mean I'll marry Carl.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she had entered, she would have given Jack a fighting chance.
Yeah.
So it does not mean that me entering the boat, it's because I even love the Jack. That's why I'll give myself a chance to live and give him a fighting chance
Just
as well.
remember that. I think that's
It's key.
very,
Yeah.
very deep.
Well,
But this day and age,
for me, there's no two way about it. I'm choosing security. First off, no.
this day and age,
No.
security, my dear.
The truth, I have to choose security. I come first, and again, I don't know this person that much. I understand the scenario you're giving that people can love within.
People do.
I've not seen it.
People
I've not
do.
seen it. I've not spoken
People
to people
do.
who love themselves within 72 hours or within 24
People
hours.
People do.
I know they
People
do,
do.
but I would love to have a chat with them because let's say after like 1 year,
I've been not seen people that dated for 7 years, but it still didn't work out.
Yeah.
definitely.
So, and people just met and worked out.
For me, love 72 hours. I can't actually score that love. I feel it.
But you don't really know
It's
a lot
definitely
about
infatuation. That's why I was saying that Rose could change her mind when she gets to America. Suddenly realize that, okay, what am I doing?
To be honest,
She will flip.
Why is
security for me.
back in the day, me, I would choose love because one, I don't know for other people. I don't like if somebody talks to me. There's a certain way you talk to somebody. You will not find happiness there. The way the way Carl was speaking to Rose on the ship, it was
Okay,
disrespectful.
yeah.
See,
He had no regards for her.
see, there is a
So because
saying,
someone
there is a saying that you girls say now.
Yeah.
To say, it is better to cry in the back of a limo.
No.
To shed tears in the keke.
No.
Do you get it? It's the same thing. It's
No,
the
it's
same
not.
thing. A modern day girl. No way.
It's better than
No, it's not
way.
always.
No.
Not always better. Not always.
Like most times.
No. No. It's not always
Okay.
better. You're choosing love. If it doesn't work with Jack, you can still meet someone else and love the person.
Mhm.
It mustn't be Jack. It mustn't be Jack.
Okay.
I will not be with Carl because he has money. He's disrespectful. Any opportunity he gets, he disrespects you. He treats you anyhow because he feels he can buy you. But if I'm Rose, Jack will not die.
So
You talk sense into it.
I don't need to talk. If I go, I'll tell you, guy, come and meet me.
Okay.
so we talk sense.
No, you don't need to. No, she didn't even need to. I feel like she didn't need to have said anything. It just gossiping on the boat.
Onome, I think if you've watched several videos, you always say something that marry somebody will get sense.
Yeah,
So she don't get sense.
I'm just wondering.
She don't get sense.
No,
And the guy said, the Jack said not get sense for one.
That's why.
I'm saying. You're not getting me.
No, that's why she said she will be nobody because two of them.
They don't get sense. That's why I said that's how
but when Joseph said
No.
but when Joseph talked about him being Rose, you say okay, I might even be.
No. What I mean that at the end of the night, she was the one that won. Any which way you look at it, she won. But if I were to be in that position, that boat would that before they even buy space for me, I would not go get the car, buy space for me.
Exactly.
Based on the power you have over him as well.
I would have because if that girl had gone, I can tell you, Jack wouldn't have. It's a movie anyway. Jack wouldn't have died because that guy is a hustler.
It's a true life story that was.
The guy is a hustler. He would have survived.
Yeah.
No, it's true. But for me, like I said, that's why I say I will be Rose because.
Just let the hip hop boy go die for
Okay, no, that's fine. It's good to know. Don't have this. Yours is very clear. You're not 72 hours is too short.
No, it's too short.
And I think
It's too short.
that's.
I can't risk my life for 72 hours.
Definitely, I can't.
Is it not playing the
But
connection?
when it was died
No,
for
no way.
you.
No. But I have a question though.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, now I'm assuming that everybody here, we are all guys. So I want you guys to also comment as well. If modern day, right? I'll start with you, Joseph. Obviously because you are a real guy.
Love you, fake
Yeah,
guys.
I know what both of them are going to say. But you see that, if you remember on that film as well, when the capsizing started, who did they say they were taking first? They said they were taking women and children, right? I'm going to allow the children, but in a modern day life, would this thing go women first?
Let me tell you why I will not. This is why I will not because these days women keep saying it was the word equality, equity. And then after before they started saying the equality, they were also saying what a man can do, a woman can do better.
Exactly.
What are you guys doing that we cannot do?
Wait now. I'm going somewhere now. This is the point. What you just said. Thank you so much.
No, tell me what exactly. What are you doing that we cannot do?
No, that's the thing. I agree with you. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I agree with you. So there should be no women first. Children and women first. It should be children first, elderly next, then men and women continue and go.
Exactly.
I agree with you.
Wait, how many men can take care of children?
What are you talking?
Why?
You
Let me tell you. See.
Let me not.
Again, misconceptions is a strong thing. Misconceptions that a man cannot take care of.
No, I'm not saying a man cannot.
A man cannot.
But
a man cannot take care of the
most of you
house.
will say, this is the mother. You believe the mother should do more. So when they are saving children, they will save the mothers first.
No, see.
Because we do more.
In those days, right? You know, our forefathers, our forefathers.
Yeah.
I think I said this in one of our previous episodes. The understanding is man, go, bring money. Woman, take the money, make food.
Okay.
Take care of children, take care of the home. In those days. Again, I agree with you.
So in this day, what happens?
In this present age
happens?
and day, we're not going to make us stop to hear equity and equality. Right? So I believe
Because that's what is actually happening.
Exactly.
We contribute to every single thing.
That's why they are saying if it happens today, equity should take preeminence.
Exactly.
That's what they are saying.
And by saying that, I'm also saying that men, you have two hands. You can bath your child, you can
equity in the
cook,
world.
Of course, the world is not a fair place.
It's not still fair to women.
It's not a fair place.
How many women are in political places?
No, well.
No,
Yeah.
we do have.
No, I'm not saying they're not there.
Let me shock
But
you.
the ratio.
Let me shock you. So when you say the world is not a fair place or it's not fair, what you're thinking in your head is to women. But again, like I said, let me shock you.
All right.
Young guys feel targeted these days. You know why? They are so scared. You go out with a lady, for instance, now, right? You go out with a lady and you hold her in a certain way. Everybody's already looking at him. Is he abusing her?
Why is he holding
Wait,
her?
wait, wait.
sitting
No. Again, I will come to certain way. The lady was probably trying to fall. He tried to grab her. People did not see when she was falling. They only saw when he was grabbing her. And then they say, oh, this guy, is he abusing this lady? They never think, oh, is he trying to stop her from falling? That's why I say, when you say it's not fair, these days there's been a lot of, even on the news, you hear it, there's so much focus on ladies. In this country, for instance, now, do you know the people that have the most, if I were to put things in order of priority, the first is babies. Do you know who the next people are?
No.
Women.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yes, because everything is yeah, I get it that not few years, a lot of years ago, it was all about men. So they are trying to push women rights. So now they've pushed it so much that everybody's forgetting about the man. The man, especially the young guy,
You put silent.
the young man becomes heavily targeted. And it messes with their mental health. But nobody talks about it. Like a few episodes ago, I said,
you did say.
the man, he will not come out and tell you that this is what is worrying me. But the woman will cry very loud. And then the whole world will hear her crying. But they never hear the man crying.
How many women cry now?
They cry with lawyer. Yeah, they cry with lawyer. They cry with...
But if... Are you telling me they're crying foul?
No, they don't cry. Their cry is justified. I'm trying to say, when you say the world is not a fair place, it is always one-sided when that statement is made, and it's always against the man.
It's not always against.
It is. Go on social media.
It's not.
Go on social media. It is heavily skewed in favor of the ladies because of historic men are always, the oppressor, the everything. So, it's heavily skewed in favor of the ladies.
I think I would agree to what Joseph just said, because Onome, if you look at IG, if you go on IG, most of like the, let's say, celebrity marriages, for example, if the woman comes crying, they don't want to even hear what the man is.
Immediately they go
already
and attack.
bashing.
The man is this, the man is that.
Because men are always staining white now.
No.
So why you always...
No. That is general assumption.
Always.
I can't most men are always staining white.
General
Most men are always
assumption
staining
again.
white. It's not general. Most men are always staining white.
No.
It's not only true cheating. There are a lot of things that men does. That's the problem that they will not even be... There are things that they will do that you'll not be able to say that look at what this person has done.
See, there's a basketballer, very famous basketballer. A lot of people name, I don't want to mention his name. He's big, very famous, black basketballer. He separated with his wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
The woman, again, this is where maturity comes in as well. The woman said she doesn't want to have anything to do with him again. I think he cheated or something, and then she separated with him. They separated amicably. She came online, she said, oh, because of all these reasons, I don't want to have anything to do with him again, but we are good. The man didn't know Pasha. He said he fully accepts what she said is true, and he's really sorry, but he understands why she wants to leave, and he will not stop her, and he will work on himself. The man came out to say, yes, it's true. I agree. I will work on myself. But not every man has the courage to do that. So because he does not come out to talk, it will be automatically assumed like, okay, this guy's he really did that. That's why he's not coming to say anything. He has silence is concurrent.
But taking it back again to what Donald asked about, talking about equality and then the children being safe first next to the women, I would still say that even if it happens now, the same scenario should still play out.
It shouldn't.
And that means that the
it
children
shouldn't actually be.
The women.
That's why we're having this conversation.
Why?
It shouldn't be.
No.
It should be. No, I'm dead serious. It should be up after. Like I said, I'm happy with children. I'm happy with the elderly. After that one, all man for yourself.
No.
Why?
Why are you not being a gentleman?
I should be a gentleman.
Why not gentleman again?
Why you not being a
gentleman again?
I should be a gentleman now.
Equality should still be in place.
That's equality.
Equality should still be in place. Like, we are still driving for equality. What men can do, women can do better. Yes, definitely, and I'm still up for that. But in that scenario where we need to save people, after the children, after the elderly, the disabled, then the women should follow.
But you have not answered my question.
Why?
Because you should be a gentleman.
No, that. See,
should be a
Women are
gentleman.
multitaskers.
Are you
Men
gentleman?
cannot.
Ah,
Men
ah.
cannot.
Take care of the children,
Onome.
You
mother
can be
use.
taking care of a child, be cooking, be doing it.
Onome
Most men
has
cannot.
just said
Most men
something.
cannot.
Onome has just said
Most men
something
cannot.
that I always bust at
Most
every
men
time.
cannot.
Now let me show. Let me.
Before you
Let
do
me.
two things,
let me-
your body will start shaking. You're
Okay.
angry.
That is again generalizing.
Hold on.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Let me ask you a question.
Let-
When you say multitasking, because ladies will not let my ear to hear this. Multitasking. What? Explain. What does multitasking
We
mean?
can do different things at
Like
the same
what?
time.
Like what?
I can be taking care of a baby,
Okay.
cooking,
Okay.
know that I have to run errands,
Okay.
do other things at the same time. I'll be stressed and
And
say a
still meet
word
up. Yeah.
and still meet up.
Mm.
Let most men just look after a baby how many days. All their body, hair with their body don't stand. Small they don't dey vex.
Okay.
They start
You
looking
know
for
what?
something
You
to.
know what? Onome, come here, understand.
So-
Joseph, before you ask your question, I want to ask yourself and Donald. I want to
Yeah.
ask you this question.
Yeah.
In a typical 24 hours day, yeah,
Mhm.
you're both 9 to 5, workers, you work.
Mm.
Okay. Can I leave a child with both of you? You're doing your work. You have to cook. You have to probably tidy the house as well.
Mm.
You need to drop some parcel. Go to the supermarket to get something.
Mm.
Can you do that and still meet up with time
It's
and
very-
still eat?
it's very-
You want to still eat, so
I'll still be normal at the end of the day. I'll still be normal.
Oh my God!
I'll
my
still be
head-
normal.
My head is paining.
And not
or
take it out
something.
on your
It's
partner.
very,
Yes.
very easy.
Can you, both of you?
It's very easy. Let me
So,
answer you.
you
It's
answer
very
first,
easy.
yeah.
First of all, like I said, I have big issues when people, especially ladies, make this statement. Ladies can multitask, men can.
That's the truth,
Black
we
and
can't.
white.
Most
Let me
men
say-
can't.
Let me now
Most
explain to you.
can't.
Few years ago, during COVID, I was alone with 2 children in my house. I was cooking for the 2 children and cooking for my wife that was in the hospital. Few years ago, for 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. Did I die?
No,
you
wait.
didn't.
Wait.
You didn't die.
Wait.
I was working as well.
Wait.
Did I die? No.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait.
Mm.
I said most men.
Mm.
You look after the children.
Mhm.
You do this, you do that.
Mhm.
That was COVID though.
Mhm.
So movement was restricted.
Thank you.
Let's say now that you have to go to work, you have to do other things at the same time.
Mhm.
How many men will not take the anger, the stress out of their partners?
Again, with the generalization.
How many?
See,
I'm not
Just
saying
saying
all.
all.
I'm not saying
Now.
all.
let me
How many?
now answer you now. If you
Just if you're just one out of 1,000.
no, but see, again, when we make these statements, it is too easy to generalize.
I'm not generalizing.
You are not.
I didn't say all.
See. I'm not even referring to just you now. Ladies, say this particular statement that
Because
they are
it is
multi-
what we are seeing. Before I do small thing.
No.
Now what press our neck?
No, but
Joseph,
again,
Joseph,
yeah,
can I ask you a
ask
question?
me, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Mhm.
We just woke up in the morning.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long does it take you to eat? First of all.
See.
No, wait.
Let me tell you
How long does
something.
it take you? to eat?
Again, let me.
I think you should answer that question first.
It can take me as if I want to eat as a person personally. I like eating slow. I like taking my time.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that if I have to Something eat with the to do. speed of light, Yeah. I will not do it.
Onome, as ladies that we
You
are.
can be eating and be sweeping and be doing
That wasn't the question.
Wait.
No.
Okay,
Let
wait.
That you just said
Let
the
me
question.
You
set that
No,
was the
it's
question.
just
You set him up.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
my question that will be directed to Onome, who is a lady like me. So Onome, I'll ask you this question. Let's assume that we are slow eaters, yeah?
No.
Wait.
No.
Why are you saying no?
Ask her the exact same question you asked me.
Okay, Onome, how long does it take you to eat?
If there's a baby in
No.
How long?
How
Doesn't take me long.
But no, let me ask you. Hold on.
Because your
This
mind
is-
already wired
this is
that
called-
you have other
This
responsibilities.
is called bias.
It's not
Now let me explain. Let me
I can
explain.
attest to that.
She asked, "How long does it take to eat?" That was the only question. She asked.
Yes. She didn't tell you something
But
else
did
was
you
coming.
notice immediately when I started answering? Do you notice what she said?
Yeah. If
Baby,
there is-
nobody asked you about baby.
No.
They just said, no, hold on. They just said,
Ordinary.
how long does it take to eat? And what did I answer?
fast.
No, hold on. What did I answer? I said, I am naturally, I like to take my time to eat. But that doesn't mean I cannot eat with the speed of light if the situation needs it.
Why did I say that? Now again, I thought about COVID. COVID. Yes. When it was not COVID, I bought baby carrier from Amazon. Why did I buy it? Because my boy at that time, you need to get him to sleep on your body first before you put him on the bed. I, walking, put baby on my body, walking. Then when baby sleep, I will put him on the bed, make food for baby, feed baby, because my wife had to go out to work. What are we talking about?
Okay.
You are just one
Because
out.
that's the difference.
Wait.
Don't know he want to kill his wife.
Wait, don't ask.
See,
So what's your take on this?
like I said,
Realistically,
everybody is not wired the same.
Definitely.
I put my case forward truthfully.
Yeah.
I am never going to say I can do it exactly like Joseph. I can manage. Do you get it? It gets to an extent where I like.
but you go begin prepare you.
I'm very straight. That's it. Again, our background speaks a lot. I grew up. I think I've said this here as well. I grew up very traditionally, where man has his job. That's the kind of home, and I'm proud about it any day, anytime. Right?
Women will come bashing at you.
Man has a place in the house. I think I've said it here. I've never seen my dad once in the kitchen. It's never happened. My dad has never. So, and that was what was instilled in me as well. I've never seen my mom talk back at my dad at any time. In fact, I'll say it, she dare not look at his face. As well. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I mean, it's just that reverence and respect. She respects and adores him. My dad do like this. My mom already know what she's saying, and they loved each other for it. Do you get it? That's where I grew up. Do you get it? Joseph might have a very different background. So I believe that even in the modern day, my background still have little effect on me because that's what I grew up.
Although,
You now decide where to be traditional and not to be
Can I
traditional.
say something?
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Onome.
See, I get what Donald is saying, but for me personally, I feel when we become adults, there are certain things that should not really, even though they influence our life when we're growing up.
No, this is me my best though.
Oh, this is
No, yes, so if I were to be my real tradition, don't even go there. Wait, this is me actually saying, oh, I want to throw that stuff away. This is my most, you know when you have updated your app and update.
But you're not picking where to be traditional, we're not to be traditional.
Okay, so
If you want to be traditional, be traditional. If you don't want to be traditional, don't be traditional. You cannot now pick when you now remember where what was instilled in you was instilled in you.
Yes.
No, it's not true. It cuts across.
That
It
is
cuts
not being
across.
fair.
It cuts
You cannot
across.
now choose where. If you want to remember that
should
you were
be
instilled, it should
throughout,
be
yeah.
just
No,
where
because generally a traditional man would have his wife stay at home. A traditional man will provide everything in that home. So is that how it plays in your home?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that notion is wrong.
Okay,
A traditional man, I've just said, doesn't go to the kitchen. I cook. I bathe my child.
Okay.
I do everything. I clean my house more than my wife will.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, well.
And I do so. I
balance.
balance it up. I balance it up. So
what?
when I say this is my best version yet, it means that I've complimented on this other
On
side.
several
Yeah, on
areas.
several.
You cannot decide. You don't want to decide if you want to compliment it makes sense.
No,
or not.
he has complimented by
I
you
do.
on that
I
show.
don't do this.
You cannot now say.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry.
Viewers, we apologize for dragging this so long. I don't even know how we started from Jack, Rose, Carl, and we ended up. But anyway, I think the discussion was really worth it.
Yeah.
And I think it still goes back to where we started from.
Yeah.
If Titanic were to happen today, who would you be? Because at the end of the day, we talk about Jack, we talk about Rose, we talk about Carla, we joke about it, but that's real, real people in real life.
Yeah.
There are people that are all for I give you the money, you do what I want you to do. There are those that don't have enough, they are ready to keep the whole world for you, And then there are some that just benefit from both sides, like me, Rose. But anyway. Tell us what you think in the comment section below. We don't want to. We don't want to keep this video for too long. We don't want you guys to sit for too long watching the video. But thank you again once more for always coming back to stick with us. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel, and we'll see you in our next video.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.